Good morning, you guys. Part 2. Okay, because the last video I basically described the problem. And the problem is that we're focusing on other things out of our control. Go watch that video if you want more details. But this video we're actually going to focus on what to do. Okay, and I mentioned it in the last video too, but we're going more details right now. And this is Yo. Can you see him? You know that saying, like, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true, or whatever. That saying keeps you stuck, because if it's just as simple as a little millimeter shift, then it's too simple. It can't be that easy. And it's not that easy. To make a millimeter shift is actually very difficult to keep consistent at a millimeter shift. It's difficult to stick to one thing that's going to change your life. But that's exactly what's going to happen if you pick something that is going to work for you. And you can read all the books, you can watch all the videos of all the experts telling you exactly what to do. But we are all unique, we are all different. And what's going to work for me might necessarily not work for you. Okay, so as much as you can hear other people's examples of what to do, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Okay, so what I'm going to say today is just some generic bubbles that you need to go and do the work to see the change. Okay, and obviously if you have a coach like myself, I would, if you're working with me, then we would take these millimeter shifts and we would make sure that you're applying them in your life every single day. And if it's not being applied, why is it not being applied? Why is it not working? Why are you not following through? But for the sake of this video, you're going to just come up with something. You're going to watch this video and come up with something for yourself that you're going to stick to for the next 30 days. And here's my first example. My coach, Nick Santanastasso, says that it takes 30 days to create a habit. And I think a lot of coaches say this. So, but for me, it takes longer than that. I've been doing a cold plunge for almost 90 days now, and it still isn't comfortable, or it's just now feeling more comfortable, or some days it's comfortable, some days it's not, right? So in that sense, it was like that was my habit that I was doing, and it took longer than what everyone says it should take. Okay, so, but what I want you to do is I want you to write down a few things that have bothered you today. What's something that's bothered you today? Just name 3 things, okay? I'm not trying to, I love to journal, right? Journal. I've never actually been one to journal and sit down and write like a paragraph, but I like lists. But this is for you, right? We're all different. That's my do what works for you. What I'm suggesting is writing a few things that bothered you today in a paragraph or a list. And then you just be simple about it. Be specific about it. So, from my examples from my last video included the restaurant, you're starving, And gosh, what was the other one? So my example is that I was mad because the waiter was rude to me. Okay. Then I want you to dissect, what is it that actually made you mad? Is it because, what is it that actually made you mad? Why? You're writing 3 things that you're mad about. Why were you actually mad? And then I want you to take the focus back off of those examples, and I want you to put it on yourself. So if you come up with 3 examples, you figure out why you were mad, and then direct it at yourself. Hi, Frankie. Okay? Direct it at yourself. Let me explain. Direct at yourself. How does this deeper meaning affect me? Sure, I'm always starving and the waiter was rude to me, but how is that actually me? What does that actually say about me that the waiter was mean to me? I'm not meaning like I'm not trying to suggest you like take the blame for them. I'm not suggesting that this is your fault. I'm just saying that how they react to you is out of your control. So how can we take back the control? How can you say, what can I do differently next time so that I feel better in the moment? How you're focusing on yourself. What can I do next time that's going to change that situation so that I feel better? Okay, this could include not responding to them. Okay, so there's my one thing. There we go. There's an example for me from the past. My one example would be here is not responding to them. That is my millimeter shift. Then I keep going about my day and I try and notice, when is someone pissing me off? When is someone causing me to feel uncomfortable? And I notice it and I sit with it and I don't respond. And keep doing this. You have to keep doing this because it takes time. That's why, when people suggest changing your entire diet, it's going to be difficult to change your entire diet. No wonder we fall off, right? Because we're trying to change so many things. So that's why I'm saying little things, but consistently. So tag this video and rewatch it in 30 days. Love that idea, actually, because sometimes we forget what our focus was. And this video can help you every 30 days. Watch it, or whatever is that helps you. Put an alarm on your phone with this link and make sure that you're staying on track. If you don't have a coach, then you're on your own. So make it easy for yourself to get that change that you want, because especially if you've watched this whole video and you watched the last one, I know you want it. You are hungry for it, okay? So you are so close. You just have to be consistent and follow through with little changes. Okay, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit now because I want to help inspire you here. Okay, so I have completely changed my life. I did all of these things. I was stuck focusing on things that were out of my control, and I was able to bring it back in. And this is not a simple fix. There's no simple fixes because life is complicated and There are so many examples out there. There's so many different people that we're going to deal with, different experiences we're going to have. But when you can be grounded in who you are, how you're going to react with any situation, like I mentioned before, we're, sitting. If our emotions are triggered, then now I'm going to take a deep breath. And if that escalates at me just taking a moment for myself, then it's not about you in this situation. And it's going to get easier because you start to notice other people they're focusing on me. I'm just trying to take a breath in the moment when I'm feeling triggered and it makes it worse. Focus on yourself. That is the whole premise of this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers. I believe I have 30 right now, and then I'll be able to do these live for you. So thanks so much, and I'll see you later.